Hello, my name is Quincy White, and today I will be going over how to make cheap, easy buildings for your dioramas if you're just starting out. Now, trying to find buildings and accessories for 54mm scale soldiers can be pretty expensive, but what if I told you there's a cheap alternative? That is correct. So the company BMC makes these really cheap buildings that you can paint up, and they actually look pretty nice once they're all done. And I myself will be showing you just a quick little tutorial on how I painted mine up. Step 1, like with any plastic figure you're getting ready to paint, wash it and then prime it. Now for step 2, what I do is I apply the base coat for each of the main colors I'm going to paint the building. For step 3, I apply a wash, and the wash I used for this was Vallejo's Sepia wash. Now the step that really brings it all together and brings some depth to the figure is dry brushing. Now, dry brushing is a technique where you dab off most of the paint and you don't want any wet paint on your bristles, and you lightly dab onto whatever figure or building you're painting. Here's an example of dry brushing being done by Collector Express. Great painter, by the way. And now to show other examples of dry brushing, here are some figures that I've painted using the dry brushing technique. You can see how you start with a darker color underneath and then highlight on the top. Really adds depth to your figures or buildings or vehicles. So now here you've seen you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get a really nice building for your dioramas. The good thing about these buildings is that you can stack them up and paint them different colors and have yourself a nice little village if you want one for your diorama. Also, to really seal the deal, I used a spray varnish on the building so the paint holds. And now here are just a couple examples I've seen from different painters who've used these buildings in their dioramas and different scenery. I've seen them be using dioramas from the Victorian era up to World War II. It's pretty versatile. And here's another example of cost-effective buildings you can use instead of those super expensive ones, and an idea I got from another fellow mini painter, the Plastic General. Basically, these old Little People Village playsets actually are perfect to scale for 132 or even 130 scale soldiers. And if you paint them up and modify them a little bit, they can make for some good diorama pieces. So I definitely recommend it. You can find these on eBay or any thrift stores if you're lucky. So hopefully now you can see that getting building accessories for your 54mm scale soldiers doesn't have to be extremely expensive, and it can be pretty easy. So here's just another simple overview of the building now that it is completed. I added some dirt by dry brushing it using some Tamiya weathering effects, and I even painted the inside of it, so that way when I take pictures of my soldiers it looks good. I do hope that you all watching enjoyed this video. Expect more mini painting videos coming up. I'm going to finish up those Fisher-Price buildings. I've got a few soldiers on the paint table that I want to make videos on. And if you want to keep up with me and more of my soldiers, follow me on my Instagram. I'll post it up on the screen for you. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this video. Hopefully you took something away from it, learned something, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Take it easy. Signing off.